Engineers hydrating the world.
There's no reason that these problems should remain unsolved around the world.
They are traveling to foreign lands to ensure everyone has access to clean, safe water. Whether you turn on the faucet or you buy it by the bottle, we take water for granted.
Yeah, we sure do. But you know what? Millions of people around the world are living with dirty water. Our Chuck Gatica has a story tonight about a group of volunteer engineers trying to clean up the world's water. Hey, you took my water?
8 engineers with Engineers Without Borders put their lives, their jobs, their families completely on hold so they could bring clean drinking water to underdeveloped countries. Buried through the trees and around the hills is Laguna de Apoyo, a small village in the middle of Nicaragua.
Trying to, make a difference in people's lives where they have so little.
By day, Bruce is a DTE platform manager.
The Water Committee of Laguna de Apoyo.
But 9 years ago, he had a drive to better the world.
I was looking for something on a much larger scale to get involved with.
He came across Engineers Without Borders.
I don't know what they're asking me to do, but I held my hand up and said I'll do it.
He and 7 other Detroit engineers signed up to help bring drinking water to people across the world.
I thought the point of my degree is to always help and better my either local community or the world abroad.
It's vitally important for everyone around the world to have access to things like clean drinking water and sanitation.
Their 10-hour journey began.
Our specific organization has chosen the Nicaraguan community to work with them, developing a water distribution and sanitation and hygiene project.
So this is a huge problem across the world. I've seen other numbers that say that 1.5 million people are dying each year because of waterborne diseases.
Right now, the Nicaraguans use a community well, taking only the water they can carry.
We saw several people actually using the laguna to wash their clothes.
Because of the volcanic activity in the region, the water in that lake tests for very high levels of arsenic, so that water is not available as a drinking water resource either.
But when we first got there, the project we thought we were getting into was helping people with their hand-dug wells.
But like all plans, things changed.
But as we tested the water, we knew we were going to have to clean it up, and we have pretty much decided we need to drill a well outside of the volcanic crater that this village is located within.
So the redesigning began.
We went and took surveys of the community there and to develop a baseline understanding of what their current practices are.
After 2 weeks in the village, the engineers crafted a plan and headed back to Detroit to start putting it into action.
So it's going to be a process. I think our timeline right now probably takes us out into 2017 before we get that water project finished.
Our next steps are we're in fundraising mode right now to raise money to drill this well, and once we do that, we'll be able to install a distribution system.
For the volunteer engineers, the gratitude of the local residents is what keeps them going.
They very much want our help, and they're very much willing to work with us in whatever they need to get this moving forward. I'm extremely happy to be able to help them.
For me, it is knowing that I'm making a difference.
And Nicaragua is just the beginning for these engineers.
This is the first community and the next community, and so
Engineers Without Borders is a non-profit. Actually, all the volunteers pay their own expenses. If you'd like more information, go to clickondetroit.com and look for the Force4Good page. I'm Chuck Gatica, Local 4.